Thanks, everybody. You know, it's been 5 years since my daughter and I were riding out to go fishing, and she says, "Hey, Daddy, I saw this one-wheeled motorcycle in a video game. Could you actually build that?" And it's been a long process to understand what this thing really is and what it means to people. And in the process, I've learned a lot about urban transportation. And you can learn a lot about the Rhino online and understand that, but what I'd really like to talk about is the challenge that we face as a country with the transportation system we're stuck with. So, you know, I see that we don't have to get people out of their car, we have to just get the cars off the freeway. And the way to do that is to get cars aggregated onto trains and trucks and other forms of long-haul transportation. And you know, the little small smart car, 40-mile range electric car is great inside of a city. And if we can just get from town to town, it opens up a whole different way of seeing things. I think the car, you know, the electric car today that's 70 miles an hour, 300-mile range is crazy. You know, this is not what we need to do. It doesn't reduce the amount of time on the freeway. It doesn't reduce congestion, which hits low-income people the most. They have to drive farther downtown, drive farther out into the suburbs to find a house they can afford. You know, so there is nothing about our transportation infrastructure that solves these problems. So my suggestion is, how about if we did something like this? I'm driving my little smart car downtown and I want to go to the next city. I go to the train station and I drive into the parking structure. I park in my little spot. I get on the train and the train pulls out. And oh, by the way, all those parking places are on train cars behind me. An 8-foot-long car sideways on a train changes everything. I can do the same thing with semi-truck. I can get on my smartphone, I touch a dot on Portland, I touch a dot on Seattle, I want to go there 3 o'clock on Wednesday afternoon, all these dots start showing up, a truck driver somewhere sees these dots, draws a circle around it, says, okay, I get a text message, say, drive the Fred Meyer parking lot in 5 minutes, and I'll pick you up. We can do that right now. All the parts of this infrastructure are in place right now. All we have to do is think about it differently. So what I'm suggesting is that we really make some tough decisions and we ask for a little bit of regulation to help us standardize some of these interfaces. You know, what's that car look like? Can we park sideways in the street? What's it look like in the parking place? You know, if I park on the truck, is that okay? You know, can we pull into the can we pull into the train station, do these things? And let's free it up for people to do this themselves. I can go buy a truck flatbed right now and put 8 cars on it and drive it to Seattle, and if you do the math, I make money. Rideshare software allows people to go rent a car and drive around downtown and pick people up based on a dot. They sit in a coffee shop and watch the dot appear until it pulls up up front, and I go out and get in a car, it automatically deducts money from my checking account or my credit card. That's happening right now. So I'm just sharing with you some people the future that's coming. That's my vision for the future. I hope you see it too. And oh, by the way, all those low-income people, that's you and I. Thank you very much.